So if you guys didn't see last video, these are the 16 by 19 inch flow wheels. I got them for about $995 shipped to the door. I'll leave them linked down in the description below if you guys want to pick any up. But today I'm going to answer the question, is the 16 by 19 inch wheel setup the best aftermarket wheel setup you can get for under $1,000 for the Sur X? Alright, so I've ridden around with these wheels and tires enough to know what's up, but not enough to be used to them yet. But I noticed a few things immediately upon first ride, so let's go ahead and talk about the good things first. So the first good thing about these wheels and tires is the clearance that it has. I came from a 12-inch mini moto setup and I used to scrape on literally everything, man. And a lot of you guys were like, oh dude, you scrape on everything, just throw the stock wheels and tires back on. And yeah, I could have done that, but why did I buy wheels for $1,000 that I'm not going to use then? It just didn't really make any sense. So I figured I might as well continue using the mini motos at least until I could sell them or something like that. But thankfully with the 1619 setup, I don't scrape on anything anymore, dude. And I got these sweet blue rims now. I absolutely love how they make the bike look. And another plus is I can actually put the kickstand down again. I couldn't even use the kickstand with the 12-inch mini motos, but thankfully the stock one works with the 1619 setup. So the next reason I got these 1619 setup is because I do a lot of off-roading. The 12-inch mini motos got no traction, and these things have insane traction off-road, dude. And they're not as rough off-road. Obviously the 12-inch was so rough, and like, dude, like I can full throttle and get traction now. Like, it's kind of crazy with the mini motos, dude. If you're on a gravel hill or just anything that's not solid ground, even solid ground, you give it over half throttle, you're just spinning the tires, doing an unlimited burnout. But now I get actual traction and it's not a terrible ride quality off-road. I haven't done this trail yet with these wheels and tires, so I've been looking forward to this. It's just been super busy up here. Cool burnout there. This trail is so much fun though. You can't see all the rocks and the cracks. Dang, because all these leaves, I don't want to scratch these wheels up. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh yeah. All the traction, dude. This is awesome. These wheels are so much fun. Looks like somebody else has ridden a bike up here recently. I see the leaves displaced. Ooh, that was bumpy. But still not as bumpy as the mini motos. Oh yeah, no, like dude, this is so much different than doing it with the mini motos. It's crazy. Like, you just get traction, dude. It's actually awesome. Such a smooth ride too off-road. Obviously not as smooth as a 19 by 19 setup, but it's smooth and nimble, unlike the 19 by 19 setup. So yeah, you really get the best of both worlds with this wheel and tire setup. It's pretty sick, dude. And now we just made it up to an even sicker spot. Hopefully you guys can actually see some of this view right here. Pretty dope here. Now, those are the main good things I noticed about these wheels. I guess another thing I could mention real quick is where I was running the 12 inches before, going up to the 16 by 19 setup, I got much more battery life now, dude. Like, it's majorly improved. Now let's go ahead and move along to the bad things that these wheels bring. And spoiler alert, it's pretty annoying. The first major drawback that I found so far with these wheels, and dude, this has been bothering me so much since I got them installed, is the fact that whenever you go about 50 miles an hour, the back wheel starts to wobble, and I have no idea why. Trust me, they're on there right. The bead is set properly. The spokes aren't loose. They're fully installed right, but for some reason, the wheel wobbles about 50 miles an hour. Now, the only thing I haven't tested is to see if the wheel is out of true, or if the rim lock is somehow throwing the wheel's balance off, basically. But, dude, it's just super annoying because I got these wheels kind of hoping that I could go a little bit faster than with the 12 inches. And no, you can't. And to prove it, I'm going to show you guys real quick. So the speedos are clearly a little off. The one on the 8-Rider shows 19 miles an hour. This is showing 22. I'm going to do a full send right here, and I'll show you guys what happens. Oh my God, it's bumpy. And now it's getting bumpy. And I cannot, dude, it's too bumpy. That was 58 miles an hour. So close to the same speed, but not the same speed. It's just way too bumpy to go any faster, man. I don't know how it picks up on camera, but it literally throws the back end all around, and it's just not doable to go fast. Now, 58's no slouch on this thing. It's faster than stock, but it's just annoying that for some reason around 60 miles an hour. So I guess my egg rider's actually a fair bit off, because I think this said like 47 when this said 58 right here. And this is a draggy, for those of you who don't know. Probably, if not by far, the most accurate GPS satellite thing. It's like a satellite reading on your speed, so it's 100% accurate. But yeah, about 60 miles an hour, the back wheel starts to wobble uncontrollably, and you cannot go any faster. Otherwise, well, I'm sure you could push it a little bit faster, but you don't want to go any faster. For those of you who may know what that is, let me know down in the comments below. Now, the second bad thing happens also pretty much because of the wheel wobbling, so I'm not going to go super in depth into this because I basically just explained it. But now the bike has a slower top speed, as I just showed you guys, which is really unfortunate, because with the mini motos I could get a draggy verified 62 miles an hour, which is pretty fast for this bike, dude. That's really all I need. But with the stock 19x19 setup, I could go easily 65 miles an hour in this run right here. And now, as you guys just saw, verified by the draggy, I hit 58 miles an hour, maybe 59. Did not even hit 60 miles an hour because the back wheel wobbles like crazy. Like I said, the spokes are tight, the bead's fully set. The only thing I don't know is if the wheel's out of true or if the rim lock is somehow affecting it. I really got to get this figured out though, man, because I'm torn about these wheels. They make everything better that I wanted to be better, like traction and roughness off-road and everything like that, but they make top speed and high speed stability worse, which is just weird because they're just bigger tires and wheels, and you would think that with them being bigger and weighing more, the bike would just feel more stable, and it does up until about 50 miles an hour. Now, to answer the question, are these the best set of wheels for the Sur-Ron under $1,000? Well, it really just depends on your kind of riding style. If you're looking for super high speed wheels, this might not be the set for you, but if you need something that gives you grip off-road, that makes you more nimble off-road, and makes the off-road ride smoother overall, I would highly recommend these wheels. Or if you do a good mix of both, like I do, about 50-50, I would also highly recommend these wheels. At the end of the day, I'm not looking to have the fastest Sur-Ron ever, but I would at least like to not, you know, have my back wheel wobble and that be limiting speed. For my kind of riding style, these wheels are absolutely perfect and pretty much do everything that I could want them to do, except for, you know, go faster than the mini moto. So I got to get that figured out. The blue on them just looks absolutely stunning, bro. I just need to add some more blue to the bike now. I'm thinking maybe down in this area you got to add some blue. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. That's really gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to drop a like. Peace out, I'll see you in the next one.